Alex Isley, singer, songwriter, producer, artist. Growing up as an Isley was, I think in the moment, it was just very much the norm for me, watching them on stage, watching them in the studio. There was always music in the house, but my dad played quite a bit of Isley Brothers, but he also played a lot of Chicago, War, Ohio Players, the Spinners. I knew when I was 5 or 6 that I wanted to be a singer. I think I was 5 when I performed for the first time in front of an audience. I just knew I really liked that feeling of being on stage, and I knew that I wanted to do that as much as I could. Going to UCLA, I still knew that I wanted to be a recording artist. I studied ethnomusicology, the study of world music, and so that was so much information covered in those 4 years. But I think what I gained from there, aside from just studying in that field, I just really found myself in college. That's where I rediscovered Jay Dilla, and while it wasn't essential for me in regards to, I wasn't going to be an ethnomusicologist, it was essential for me just being and thinking like a musician.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
I just enjoy singing covers and other people's songs sometimes. And so I started taking suggestions like, what should I sing this week? And I kept it going for a little bit. Oftentimes I'm doing something that I know, but to really pick it apart and hear the parts and really listen for stuff that I've never heard before, that's where the fun is, I think, for me. I'm just grateful for the reception that it gets, and so just gonna keep it going for, as long as I can. Currently working on some more stuff with Jack Dine, put out an EP in November 2019, and so working on more stuff with him now, and I have some stuff with Terrace Martin and Ninth Wonder too, which that's like a full circle moment for me because I wanted to work with him in college, and here it is. So we have a collective of stuff that I would imagine we'd be releasing soon, hopefully. So I'm excited. During 2020, I just really made it a point to focus on my mental health. I think taking time for me as a person allowed me to just approach creating and that whole process just more genuinely, and just allowed me to be more mindfully there creating when it was time for me to create. Of course, I want to be able to create in the same room with other artists, and so I haven't done a whole lot of that, but I'm hopeful that we're slowly but surely getting back to that a little bit more. I rhyme because of the love that I have for what I do and what I've always wanted to do. There's nothing else I'd rather do for life. I'm just grateful to be able to do this for a living. I want my legacy to be that, I'm a firm believer in DIY, and with my mom's help, I came to see that I can produce my own music. So I want to be an example of that it's possible to produce your own music, even if you're just, if you're starting from square zero, it can be a real thing. This is Alex Isley, and these are the reasons I rhyme.